Hello guys, DariusX here, back with another What If, and welcome back to the channel. If you haven't already subscribed yet, make sure to do so, and turn on all post notifications to be aware of every single time that I post another What If. Anyways guys, with that out of the way, I would just like to thank Rami X for being the originator of this What If, and yeah. So, without further ado, let's get right into the What If. So for this What If to work, as you would guess, Naruto would need to be a Hatake. Naruto is the son of Minato Namikaze. Minato in this timeline is the brother to Sakumo Hatake, and who is father to Kakashi. Minato is also 100% Hatake. A genetic defect altered Minato's hair color. When he came out of his mother's womb with blonde hair / yellow hair, his father suspected that his mother was having an affair with another shinobi. Minato and Sakumo's father said that if she didn't put Minato up for adoption immediately, then he would leave the family. This was a very conflicting and hard decision to make because Minato's father was the main provider / breadwinner of the household. Basically, he made all the money and got all the money for the house. Not wanting to go into a life of poverty, Minato's mother put Minato up for adoption, got his name changed to Minato Namikaze, and cut off all ties with him. Sakumo soon forgot all memories of Minato because he was so young when it first happened. Anyways, Naruto was born 50% Hatake and 50% Uzumaki. He also has gray hair. Now, the Hatake clan have not shown any true Kekkei Genkai and such, but there are some traits that may hold some relevance. So, going off of Sakumo and his son Kakashi Hatake, we can see that they are quite strong. Sakumo is stronger than the three Sannin combined, which are Orochimaru, Jiraiya, and Tsunade. And Kakashi was a former Hokage, 6th Hokage, and Omni Black Ops member as well as captain. So like the Sarutobi clan, I believe that the trait of the Hatake clan is that they are strong. Also, Kakashi and Sakumo both have the lightning chakra nature. So I can only assume that the lightning chakra nature is a Hatake clan affinity. Anyways guys, with all of that out of the way, let's get right into the storyline. Naruto would be born not wanted by anyone. He was an orphan. He always was bullied and no one played with him. He was the monster of the leaf. Because of his hair color, people made fun of him and called him an old man time to time. Naruto was semi-smart by the age of 5, but for a 5-year-old, he was amazingly talented in many areas. Hiruzen came to visit Naruto one day and they conversed with one another. Hiruzen asked Naruto if he was okay, and he continued to say that he didn't expect much from his life. With each passing day, he felt more and more like there's nothing going for him. He thought to himself that maybe, just maybe, if he puts an end to it all, everything will be better. No one would care anyways. They'd probably be very, very happy. The monster would finally be dead, and they would be happy, said Naruto. Hiruzen told Naruto that the leaf absolutely counts on him, but Naruto didn't realize it yet. Hiruzen, to make Naruto feel better, then gave Naruto a place to stay at an apartment and tried to make Naruto feel good. He filled the fridge with food and did everything in his power to make Naruto feel happy. He told Naruto that he should enroll into the academy, so he did. Naruto then decided that before he enrolled, he would try to improve on himself and his capabilities to the max. Naruto had a natural affinity for fire and lightning, so he practiced non-stop on making new jutsu. He trained and trained, even going sleepless some days in order to improve. He was a natural-born talent prodigy, and was getting stronger at a very, very fast rate. As Naruto walked to his regular training area, he was stopped by Mizuki, who tried to persuade Naruto into stealing the scroll ceiling. Naruto was surprisingly easily convinced, but while he held the scroll, he realized that it wasn't right. Though Naruto made sure to learn the Shadow Clone and Multi-Shadow Clone Jutsu. Naruto would defeat Mizuki with the Multi-Shadow Clone Jutsu, and then he handed him to Hiruzen, who thanked him for his efforts. After Naruto worked on his chakra control, making it a lot better, leagues better, though he could still use some improvement. 2 of the jutsus that Naruto created are as follows. Blazing Hot Kunai Spiral Jutsu, a C-rank jutsu that utilizes fire style. First, the user takes any amount of kunai necessary, and then you power the fire style chakra into the kunai. As the kunai heats up, it will glow a bright red, and then you throw the kunai, and it spirals out towards your opponent, as fire chakra escapes from the kunai's grasp and attacks the target. Then, if planned right, the kunai will zip right through the air and hit the enemy, causing potentially life-threatening damage. The drawbacks to this jutsu is that it takes up a lot of chakra, though this is offset by the fact that Naruto has a lot of it. The second jutsu that I'm going to mention is an S-rank forbidden jutsu, which is named Thunder Barrage, Wrath of the Sun. This jutsu combines lightning style with fire style and is a very, very deadly technique. When performed, many suns form in the air. As this happens, lightning shrouds them and surrounds them, as well as latches onto them as they become one. It is a potent mix between fire and lightning chakra that allows one to create a substance that has the brightness and burning power of a sun, combined with the sparks of lightning. Burns from this attack are extremely painful and are not wholly healable from. People who are lucky or unlucky enough to survive an assault by users of this formidable element attack experience extreme pain. It leaves permanent damage. This jutsu requires way too much chakra for someone to spam it, and Naruto told himself that he would only use it if absolutely necessary or in a dire situation. Naruto was also able to learn how to use the Earth-style chakra nature and was able to learn the Earth-style Mud Wall. He then enlisted himself within the academy and started tomorrow. Things were easy, but he still paid attention and was a B-plus student. One day, Naruto heard a voice calling to him. It was the Nine Tails. Naruto asked Kurama what it wanted, and he told Naruto that he was the Nine Tails. Naruto couldn't believe what he was seeing or hearing, and finally realized that the Nine Tails is the monster that everyone hates him for. Naruto looked at the Nine Tails and spat on him before walking away. Naruto then before Naruto got the chance to leave, the Nine Tails spoke once more. Naruto Hatake Uzumaki, I have the answers you're looking for. Naruto looked back and asked Kurama, what do you want? Kurama told Naruto that his real name is Naruto Hatake. Naruto asked Kurama how he knew if he was telling the truth. Kurama then told Naruto to confront Hiruzen about it if he doesn't believe him. Naruto then told Kurama, fine, and so he did. Hiruzen, surprised at how Naruto knew his last name at all, would be at a loss of words. He told Naruto that he wasn't ready to know. Naruto then got confirmation that it was true, and Hiruzen decided to legally change Naruto's name to Naruto Hatake Uzumaki. As Naruto ran out of the room, he got a little sad that Hiruzen would lie to him about something like his last name. Naruto had no friends because people's parents told him to stay away from Naruto, but once people figured out about Naruto's true personality and nature, people started gravitating towards him like a moth to a flame. Naruto, for the first time, was actually happy, and the feeling was like no other. Soon, graduation and team signing would come, and everyone was itching to be on either Naruto or Sasuke's team. Naruto and Sasuke ended up on the same team and with Sakura. This is because Hiruzen wanted a team with strong fighters and then intelligence, which was supposed to be Sakura. From the start, Naruto and Sasuke didn't really like each other, but slowly and surely, they started to learn that they have a lot more things in common than they actually thought. Naruto and Sasuke gradually became friends and started to share some fond memories with each other. The dreams and goals are the exact same in the original, and as Naruto states that he, Naruto Hatake Uzumaki, will change the world forever and become Hokage. Kakashi froze for a moment at the hearing of Naruto's last name, but brushed it off. The bell test would then commence, and Naruto would and Sasuke would run towards Kakashi. Sasuke engaged in hand-to-hand combat with Kakashi. Naruto then fought Kakashi with Sasuke, and they were starting to get an upper hand, before Kakashi backed up and shot them with a point-blank fireball. After Naruto and Sasuke continuously tried to get the bells, they were quite tired and felt weak. Sakura tried to hit Kakashi with a kunai, but he dodged and knocked out Sakura using a genjutsu, just like in the original. Kakashi then kicked Naruto and Sasuke down, telling them that he's going to have to fail them. Unfortunately, he proclaimed that he saw promise in this squad, and he was incredibly saddened that someone with the same exact surname of his couldn't hold a candle to him in strength. Naruto asked Kakashi if his last name was also Hatake, and he nodded. Naruto was a little in shock. Nine Tails chakra then emanated off of Naruto as he grew fangs. He knew that he couldn't lose. If he can't even become a Genin, then there's no chance of him becoming Kage. Sasuke then reawakened his Sharingan and got into a Tsutomu, not wanting to lose at all. They then both got up and gutted Kakashi before putting him into a large combo. Sasuke kneed him in the back as Naruto then kicked him into the sky. He then shouted, "Go!" Now, as 5,000 clones shrouded in Kyuubi chakra jumped out of the shadows. They then built up a ladder up to Kakashi with each other and continued the combo before they sent Kakashi to the ground. As he flew down, Naruto and his clones all used the fireball jutsu as Sasuke then joined in. A massive fireball formed so large that it could be seen miles away and so hot that it instantly changed the temperature of the entire Leaf Village. As they hit Kakashi, his joining vest was completely obliterated and severed and destroyed as bits and pieces of his undershirt fell off. He soon got so hot that he passed out and was drifting in and out of consciousness and getting very close to death. The fireball then evaporated and Kakashi laid on the ground, heavily burnt and severely injured. Naruto and Sasuke then passed out and local villagers found them, taking them to a hospital. Anyways, Kakashi, Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura were recovering in a hospital, and as they were recovered, Kakashi would be fully healed, and all of the burns would be healed by top-notch medical personnel. Team 7, after they recovered, they did an abundance of missions and eventually got bored, requesting an even higher rewarding one and a tougher mission. Kakashi talked it out with Hiruzen, who agreed that his team was fit to go on a C-rank mission. The next day, Team 7 would go on a mission escorting the bridge builder Tazuna to the Land of Waves. Anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. The like goal for this video is going to be 300 likes in 3 days, so I hope everybody enjoyed this one, just like I enjoyed making it. And thank you, everybody. Thank you for the support. Let's get to 5K. Anyways, guys, Dairy Sex.